Boy, did we get some big news yesterday. Yes, I'm uploading this video late as fuck. Okay, you know what? My time management is kind of messed up right now. But anyways, guys, today we will be talking more about the domain expansions in Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. First things first, like I always say, I always got to give my credit where credit is due. Shout out to Shonen Games for the translations and the scans and the news. We got a lot coming out today, so I'm going to drop this video late at night, and then I'm going to probably drop a video like 5 p.m. EST. Who knows what who knows? I was supposed to drop a video last night, but I didn't do it. But anyways, guys, as you can see by these two scans right here, man, we got some good information on what these domain expansions do in the game. I'm not going to keep this video very long. I want to keep it very short because it's like we've seen the domain expansions in the trailer. I'm pretty sure most of the scenes are from the story mode, but I just want to kind of talk about this scan because it's been a minute since I actually talked about the game because I've been on vacation. But anyways, guys, let's get right into it. So the domain expansion users that are currently confirmed so far are Jogo, Sukuna, Megami, and Gojo, of course. So that's 4 characters so far. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty, you know, the details. Like I said, I ain't trying to keep this long, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So for the first page, Gojo, Megami, these are the first two we're going to be talking about. As you can see at the top, it says Curse Ability Expansion Enemies. Time to take a look at the game's Awakening Ability Domain Expansion. Awakening abilities are one of the biggest attacks that each playable character can use to deal a huge amount of damage to their opponents. There are some characters that are able to use Domain Expansion as their Awakening ability, so let's take a look at some of these characters. And as you guys can see, Gojo is first. We already talked about the 4 that's confirmed so far. You have Jogo with his Coffin of the Iron Mountain. We have Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine. We have Megami's Chimera Shadow Garden, and we have Gojo's Unlimited Void, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the Unlimited Void, and then we're gonna move on. Gojo Satoru Unlimited Void, make your opponent completely powerless. So how Unlimited Void works, it works pretty much how the anime works, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it anyway. Gojo brings his enemies within the power of his limitless techniques to send through an unlimited amount of information, straight overwhelming. An unrivaled technique that if the ability is successful, then both opponents' actions will be temporarily paused. So that means, in other words, you get caught in this, you're fucked. Honestly, and you literally cannot move. You cannot do anything. If you guys seen the anime, Gojo uses Unlimited Void, and Jogo could not move a fucking muscle and got his fucking head tore off. So I'm saying I'm cursing a lot. I'm sorry, but anyways, that means if you and your homeboy gets caught in this Unlimited Void, you are done for. You are done for because 1, Gojo can get you. 2, if I'm on Gojo's team, I can get you. It's going to be a huge problem if you get hit by that. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a heads up. Don't get touched by that, because if you do, it's over. It's literally over. So anyways, we're moving on to Megami, which is his Chimera Shadow Garden. Alongside the devastating power of his Shikigami, Megami seals a single person's opponent's movements before beating them down, pause, within this power domain expansion. So first, you guys see the anime first. He restrains them, then he literally just stomps on, like he literally just tears them apart. So that's how that works. Megami performs a cooperative attack alongside his Shikigami within a shadowy swamp. So this is more of like a 1v1 technique. So this is not really, from my understanding, this is not going to, I'm not going to say it's not going to benefit the teammate, but I mean, Megami can only hit one person with this. So that's kind of explaining. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next page, which is Sukuna and Jogo. This is their page. As you can see, it says the strongest domain. So let's go ahead and get into Malevolent Shrine. Let's go ahead and explain it. So this word is very, wow, that blue is bluing, isn't it? So luckily I have my phone put up here. So pretty much Malevolent Shrine, if both characters get caught by Sukuna's domain expansion, then they will both be overwhelmed by sharp slice attacks. Here's where it gets wicked. Be wary, as if your partner is caught up in the attack, they will too face the wrath of Sukuna's attacks. We know Sukuna doesn't care about anybody but himself. So, I mean, at first, I didn't think they would go that far, but they went that far. An extremely cursed attack that is fitting for the Cursed King. It is fitting for him because he does not care about anything, anybody, or Yeah, just anything. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care, but he cares about Sukuna. That's the only person he cares about. So moving on to Jogo. Now, I've been trying to read this description, and maybe I'm not comprehending. I'm probably not comprehending it right, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it. So the left part, burn the opponent in a scorching the hot domain. So this is where my comprehension, either that or I just can't read, or maybe it's like translated differently, like to the point where I just don't really understand. Opponents caught in this domain will start to lose damage over time and will in turn increase your curse attacks powers as well. See, that's what, like, that the wording kind of throws me off. So I think what this is trying to say is when an opponent gets caught in this, they take burn damage over time, but the person who's casting the domain expansion also gets a power increase as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, they kind of explain how this works. I feel like they explain how Jogo works. But once you're in his domain expansion, which is Coffin of the Iron Mountain, he gets like a attack boost out of the ass. So I think that's how that works. But continuing on, get in the right position and then take the advantage by encasing your opponents in a fiery hell that is Jogo's domain. So that, I feel like that domain expansion is actually going to be annoying as hell. I really do. I feel like that one and Gojo's is very, very beneficial as if you're playing as a team, because you're freezing everybody and everything and there's nothing they can do for a period of time. So to me, out of all four of the domain expansions that I explained, I think Gojo's and Jogo's are the best ones, because, you know, it seems like Sukuna is going to be more of a free-for-all player, because if you have a teammate and you use that domain expansion, or you use Malevolent Shrine and your teammate is in the vicinity, it is over for not only the person that you caught, but it's also over for your teammate, because you're killing them too as well. And crazy thing, if I'm not mistaken, Sukuna can also heal himself. Like I said, this is a more of a free-for-all character. So if you plan on playing Sukuna, do not have a teammate, because if you do have a teammate, you're going to be considered a terrible teammate, because you are choosing a character that's just cares about himself. I think that's the best way for me to put it. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys let me know what you think about these scans and the domain expansions and all that in the comment section down below. I told you guys I was coming with a video. I was not lying. But until then, guys, you already know who it is. It's your boy Asafumas, and if you're new, welcome. And like I always say, I'll see you guys on the next one.